mentality why some fans are starting to talk it, because every week we're told, now they're being told, well, you might make the playoffs, but you're not a Super Bowl team, right? You're not Super Bowl ready. Well, my two questions are, one, what is Super Bowl ready? And some people actually do formulate a decent answer for that. And two, it's like, you know what? Every week we're told you're going to lose. This week, the Packers are going to beat you by 6.5. You're not going to win. You can't go to Lambeau. You can't win. And we were told last week, you're going to get steamrolled by Philly. You can't win. The week before that, you're going to lose that game. You can't win. And every week, what have they done? Over the last 10 games, 9 of the last 10 games, they've gone out and actually won the game that everyone said, you can't win. So, Billy, I get it. I understand why Bears fans are starting to say, we can win the Super Bowl. Because what's the mantra of this team? Tell us we can't. We're going to show you we can.
Yeah, and not only that, like I said, all those games that were close that we're so used to losing.
Yeah,
winning those games. And it's just like, we always said, if we just won those games, the games that we should have won, we're winning them. So it's just like, all right, there's a big difference there. Like I said, and this run game, and it's just like I say, if we get that defense healthy enough again, it's just like, okay, let's get let's get the defense healthy when we need it, and let's make a push, because we see what we got. Yeah, there's still more improvement with our quarterback, but we see what we got. We got something. You just got to keep it rolling.
And bear down Mike real quick. Bear down Mike, in terms of Caleb, like I go back to that. I think a turning point for some of the Caleb doubters and Bears in the Bears fan base has to be after that game. And that's right, you too, Billy. After his comments after the Raiders game, like we're learning we can win. If it's a close game, we can win it. And that mentality shift in Caleb, because you didn't hear that out of Caleb last year, right? You would hear, this, that. But Mike, now you're hearing out of Caleb, like, look, if it's close, we're winning it. I think that little paradigm shift in their way of thinking, Mike, has a huge role in the Bears' success this year.
Right, yeah. So we can win shootouts. We did it with the Bengals. Yeah. We can win those close games. The Bears are the type of team you don't want them having the ball last to win the game. We've proven that already.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, Caleb does have. Caleb does have 5 fourth quarter comebacks this year, which is amazing, because compared to last year, Caleb Williams, I don't know, some people or most people didn't think he was the answer, so they don't want the ball last.
And of course, real quick, guys, hold on. Let me welcome to the show A-Dub, who's a very good Packers fan, very analytical guy. Welcome, A-Dub. How are you doing today?
Doing okay, gentlemen.
Be nice, A-Dub. Be nice.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Trust me, Woody, it's not going to be that kind of show for me. I just answered y'all invite to come on here since it's War Week, but
I never worry about A-Dub being nice. Like A-Dub doesn't go off the rails, man.
I don't know. A-Dub yells at me. I get kind of hurtful.
Yeah, right, man.
I've never seen A-Dub yell.
No. A-Dub's like Ben Johnson. One emotion, that's it. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Woody. Are you on that Caleb train yet, or what?
Oh man, I'm getting there.
Hey, I'll let you know, bro. I got my money, dude. I'm in line, brother. I'm waiting to get on that motherfucker. I'm there.
I'm at the station, still getting my ticket. I'm
in line, dude. I'm in line.
Hey, I got a Caleb jersey on today, so we're all I'm on that one. A-Dub, what's your feel on where the Bears are with Caleb this year, the way they're winning games, the mentality of this team? Where are you at?
When it comes to what I've seen Chicago do, I will admit one thing. I didn't see them going this far. Like, personally, I knew I was already certain of the idea the Bears could have a turnaround this year from where they were, especially when it came to the transition of Ben Johnson as their coach. I was certain the Bears could have a turnaround, but just not in this kind of fashion. And
hey, Mike,
for Caleb,
welcome Rob to the show as well. Mike, can you please throw up the comparison again one more time of Caleb and Love? I mean, it's an interesting comparison, and I love it. Like, we already got Packers fan. Well, he's going to throw 2 picks today. We got to get rid of the banner, please. There we go. Look, these guys, both of them, are really good on not turning the ball over, right? Between the two of them, they have 8 turnovers between the two of them this year. There are quarterbacks that had that by week 2.
There are quarterbacks that have that right now.
Yeah, I mean, Ken, who I co-host the morning show with, we did a comparison the other day off air. The two of us just talking. We looked at Love, Caleb, and the guy up in Detroit. And look, the comparables between all three are interesting, and all three are leading in one category or another. But when it came down to it, the top 2 quarterbacks in this division, if you just go by straight leading statistical categories, are Caleb and Jordan. Like it's so close. We're like, it's almost a coin toss. It's so close. They both have that ability to lead their team at the end of the game. They really both don't make glaring mistakes, like really bad interceptions. They've had some, like the only thing I'm concerned with Caleb's interceptions are 2 of them have been from guys making phenomenal defensive plays on the line, batting the ball down to themselves, right? We saw it last week in Philly. We saw it with Max Crosby way back when. But for the most part, these guys are both pretty solid as far as ball protection. And then they both have had interceptions where I think the interception belonged more to the receiver than the quarterback. I'm sorry, but if the ball hits you in the hands and then you don't catch it and it becomes an interception, that's on you.
That's on the receiver.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the NFL doesn't put an asterisk next to interceptions explaining those out. So
can I say something right quick here, and I'll let you go ahead and continue. The thing about Jordan Love and Caleb Williams is, first off, Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck you, Rob.
Caleb Williams' favorite quarterback growing up and who he most models his game off of is Aaron Rodgers.
No, I mean, I said this way back when the Packers drafted Love, they did it right. They did a quarterback replacement like an NFL team should.
Oh yeah,
you draft your guy, you let him sit for a year or two and learn. And the Packers definitely did it right. The Bears are like every other team in the NFL. Will draft the guy early and throw him right in from the jump.
Well, I got a question for Packers fans. I'm going to go back to this comment because I respect Ben Johnson, what he's doing, turn his team down. I respect Matt LaFleur. So I'm going to bring this up. Do you guys believe this right now, Packers fans?
Matt LaFleur being our biggest weakness to a certain degree, because some of us have had our questions about how he coaches a game at times, and he could be part of the reason why we have lost some this year. When it came to questionable play calling on offense at times, but at the same token, he can actually we coach just as well too. Like, it's just some cases where Matt LaFleur is not as aggressive as we want him to be in certain situations. Like, you got one of those coaches who will coach a game trying to coach not to lose, as opposed to being more aggressive coaching to beat the team in front of them. Matt LaFleur has had some games like that.
Yeah, Rob. First off, Rob. I'm sorry, A-Dub. Go ahead.
No, that was me. I was going to ask Rob his opinion.
Yeah, I was going to say, Rob. First off, welcome to the show. Secondly, I remember a certain part of the season where, like, on the morning show, Ken and even A-Dub were like, "Hey, if we lose this game, like, we're going to start talking about LaFleur, right?" Because there were some games like in the middle of the season where you guys had lost, like the Cleveland game. You guys were like, "What the hell, Matt?" And it's like, so I heard a little bit of indecision, not indecision, but some rumblings. How's that changing in Green Bay in terms of LaFleur being maybe the weakness, or is that still there, or is it rebound?
I mean, he always, every year, he does something to get the fans all irked or whatever. I mean, every coach does, I think. But yeah, he shows it moments like especially time management where he's clueless. It looks like he doesn't make the right calls. He's playing for a tie instead of a win, which I don't like that. I mean, he's shown that he can coach very well in this league. 3 13-win seasons. I mean, no other coach has done that. I mean, he's got some good stuff behind it. But yeah, no, I question it too. Is if he would have lost to the New York Giants, I mean, we almost lost to them, man. He'd have lost. I would have seriously questioned it because some of the play calling was, questionable. Turn Jordan Love loose. Like every year, I think he's like, I got all these toys. I don't know what to do. Should I play him? Should I not? He's worried he's going to break them. Whatever. Let's go, bro.
Robert, do you think he trusts Jordan?
Yes, I think he does.
That was really my question.
I think he does. Last week he showed he turned him loose.
It's just a question on how he likes to run his offense. Like, much of it is centered around us running the football more so than passing. And that's where Packer fans will have their complaints, like, let Jordan Love do more in the passing game as opposed to making us one-dimensional to the run with Josh Jacobs.
Well,
the one thing I've always said about LaFleur, and I said it coming into the season, is like LaFleur always put Green Bay. He's a good coach. He put Green Bay in good position. Like, even though they don't have the best wide receivers name rec wise in the league, where you guys would go, oh yeah, Green Bay's got this great receiving core that you need to be looking out for. They produce great numbers. Why? Because Matt LaFleur would always put them in position to be successful. And I was wondering, like, did that maybe slip off this year? Is he not doing that anymore? Because when you know what I'm saying, it just felt different listening to some of the Packer fans when we were talking about LaFleur, because I always thought, look, he gives them an advantage because he knew how to put his guys in position to win. And that was the thing that made LaFleur such a special coach. I'm wondering if that's still not the case anymore.
Well, it is. I mean, last season, much of our issues came down to drops. Like, the group of receivers we have now, last season, they had a lot of drops, and some of those guys have pretty much cleaned that part of their game up this year.
You guys are doing better than the Bears in that regard, A-Dub. I mean, Dorn showed me that stat like a week or two ago, and I was shocked. Like, the Bears had like 17 drops, the Packers had like 6. I was like, well.
Yeah. And part of that has to, and most of those drops usually came from two guys who are actually doing better this year. One of them guys being Dontavian Wicks. He had Wicks, who had that great game against Detroit. Like, he is no longer having drop issues like he did last season. Him and supposedly Romeo Dobbs. Like, if I remember, both of those guys had the most drops on our team last season, and they did enough to clean it up this year.
It's because of the helmet cover.
Rob, I know today's weather freaking cold. Look at this, Rob. Today's weather in Green Bay is going to be something, right? This is Bears Packers weather. It's going to be like what?
Yeah,
John said
they just had somebody just posted the weather. It's 17 mile an hour winds and a 15-degree temperature. I've seen places.
So let me go over to where I was going with this, though.
Go ahead,
Rob.
bro. I'm sorry.
Rob, with this game, do you see a lot of passing from either Caleb or Jordan, or is this going to be a run game?
Well, I think it's going to be mostly run. I mean, depending on the winds, we'll determine, but you can't go away from the pass. I mean, at least the check down passing is going to be there still. I mean, short passes, but I don't know. When you air it out, you're running the risk of maybe getting an interception. I mean, we'll see. This is what
perhaps the check down and intermediate routes in this kind of weather will be the safest passes to go about in this one.
Well,
yeah, Billy. I mean, we saw last week, Billy, with the wind in Philly, how it affected the pass game for Caleb and Jalen. I expect, look at. I mean, the good thing about that game is Caleb learned a little something last week about throwing in the wind, right? Having those game conditions. I think today's a big run-heavy game. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely going to go with the run, man. We got to go with our double backs. I mean, and we get that run game going on, that play action. That's going to look pretty good. But I think we'll get them with our tight ends as well.
I don't know, man. The Packers are one of the best teams against the Russian football, dude.
I'm just going to run away from Parsons.
Well, and
I would run towards him. Actually, I would run towards him.
No, they're going to double him, and everything's going to go away from him.
That's what I brought up in the beginning of the show. I mean, whoever's by him has got to chip him. I don't care. I know he's going to be on Ozzy probably. I know Michael moves all over the place, but he's going to be on Ozzy. But like, say if Loveland's over there, if he goes out for a pass, you got to chip him. You got to chip him.
You're going to see a lot of double tight ends.
Was Dorn going to the game today when he was driving?
No, I don't think he's going to.
No, Dorn's in a blind.
You never
He's
saw
in
it.
a tree stand. He's going to a tree stand.
Dorn's in the deer blind until 3 o'clock.
I was also wondering what he spiked the Coke bottle with, but he didn't respond to that. Look, I think it's going to be a run game. And last week, the Bears played a really good defensive line too and moved them around. The question is going to be, I think both teams are going to be hitting the run hard. It's just which running back duo is going to be able to sustain the run better throughout the game. I mean, look, this is December football. This is what the NFC North does.
Yeah.
You want to win, you run. And I agree with Rob. I think it's a lot of checkdowns today. And for Green Bay, it really hurts that you've lost your best tight end. That makes that a little bit harder. But they still got Romeo Doubs. I mean, if you can't find that big ass freaking helmet, I know we got a picture of it somewhere.
The shit color helmet. Hopefully they're wearing.
Jaden Reed's back too, man. Jaden Reed's back. That's our guy. That's our guy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Romeo Doubs has a helmet so big you can see it from Mars. So
he's got that cap thing going, dude.
Yes, Monongai is playing today. Go Packers.
One cannot forget. One cannot forget about Christian Watson. Like he's pretty much proven himself to be our top receiver since he's recovered from that ACL injury he suffered in January. Like since he came back, he's been one of our most productive guys out there, Christian Watson.
Isn't he the go long guy though? In this weather,
yeah,
with the wind and stuff.
Yeah, that potential deep threat, but he's pretty much been cleaning up. But since he's came back, he's done more than just be our deep threat. Like he's pretty much clean. Like one of the issues he had when he first came into the league was an unpolished route tree, which he's pretty much fixed during his time with us.
Yeah, Woody, I would think today.
So he's not gonna. So my thing is, you're not gonna just see him on the deep balls. You'll see him take on some intermediates and check downs as well.
Yeah, Woody, today I think you would have to be, for both offenses, you're going to have to be creative, right? Because this is a game with the weather. That both teams are going to run. The pass game is going to be limited, so it's going to be, if it's windy, it's going to limit certain things. You would think both coaches, LaFleur and Ben, are going to have to get creative in the pass game.
Yeah, maybe I said in the beginning of the week that the probably Ben, he only had one, not negative, but trick play, but we don't call it a trick play. I said we'll probably have 3, but depends on the weather, the wind. So we might have to do some, double reverses or end arounds and stuff like that. But yeah, today is the run game. It's got to be creative, and we got to win the running game. And they have Jacobs and Wilson. Wilson's been coming along as well. And plus we saw what Monongai and Swift did last week to the Eagles offensive line. The holes were just fucking amazing. So yeah, got to make those same holes today.
Well, that was the offensive line that all got game balls last week.
Yeah. Yep.
This is a great comment right here.
I'm sorry. When you move guys 5 to 6 yards backwards off of where they're supposed to be, that's just. I mean, you're road grade motherfuckers, and all you like the one cutback keep on showing. They had all those people moved all the way off to the left. Swift took the ball, went right, and there was nobody there.
Yep.
This is a great comment though. Both these teams are different than that we saw at the beginning.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
huge difference. And this is the thing that Dorn's, I guess, saying the wind's not going to be. It's calm right now. We'll see how it is in a couple hours. If it's calm, then we'll probably see a lot more of the deep passing game for both teams. But this is that time of year where everyone's like, yeah, but look at when the Lions beat you. It's like, dude, that was week 2. That was like how many months ago? That feels, in NFL terms, it was centuries ago. It feels like.
In NFL terms, it might as well.
And I know the beginning of the year, but that comeback by Minnesota on week 1 is very important right now, or we'd be fucked.
Yeah, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, I heard you. Whoever's having.
Hey, real quick, we got about 12 minutes left. So let me remind a couple people. Mike, you'll throw it up. To go make their predictions. If you go to Mike the Bear Fan, put your score prediction in. If you get the score prediction correct, as in you call it to the number. So not if it's 32-10 and you said it was going to be 32-11, you don't win. But go there. If you get the final score correct, you're going to win a Bears autograph. I think it might be a Tyreek Stevenson this week. And let's get to some predictions really quick. So I'll go around the horn. And I'll start with our guest, or I'll just go from bottom up from the way it looks on my screen. So, bear down, Mike. Give me your prediction for the game today.
2017 Bears.
A-Dub?
27-20 Green Bay.
Rob?
24-17 Packers.
White?
27-24 Chicago.
Mike, the Bear fan.
24-23 Bears.
Woo! All right. Now we come to the interesting ones. Billy.
27-17 Bears.
Woody.
Well, I'm commentating the game, so I can't really give you my prediction. But I always said in the beginning of the year, it's going to be a home and home split. So I said 27-21 Packers. I want that. I'm not paying for this fucking pitcher. I'm earning it.
Woody, don't come back to my tailgate. Don't ever come back to my
the Bears game, I said home and home, man. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to hear it.
So here's the thing. The NFL has done this with all three of these big games are a division lead changing games. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Green Bay, and Indy and Jack. We all play this week, and then 2 weeks from now. All three of these matchups we have today, we get again here in just a very short time. And I hate that the NFL did this. It's great drama for them right now because we have 3 games right now that where the division league could change.
Are you
I hate
serious?
that we all got two games within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's really hard to sweep a team that close to get with games being that close together. You know, it's harder enough to beat a team twice in a year or they're 8 weeks apart. Even harder when it's 3 weeks apart. That being said, though, I think I'm going to go the inverse of what Woody said. I think it's more of an away victory. I think the Bears go in the Lambeau today, and they'll get the victory. My score, I'm going to go with 27-24 Chicago.
Yes.
You know, I don't think
I said that.
What now?
Hey, you can't pick his score.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me change my score then. All right, so we'll go.
Whoa, wait up. Whoa, White.
Final.
Here's the thing. White, do you post on Chicago Bears News your prediction?
I do not think so.
Okay,
I
Ken,
don't
keep
either,
your
so
score.
It really doesn't matter.
So
Yeah.
keep that score. So go ahead and keep that score because
I have. Well, I could use a Tyreek Stevenson, but yeah, I'm not. Dorn, of course, has it 31-17, showing the delusionalness of Green Bay fans who think
Wow.
they're going to blow the game. Like,
Thought it-
here, you know,
Homer.
look at 31-14. I mean, that's just not realistic.
that isn't real at all, dude.
I mean, look, it's not to say it couldn't happen. I mean, weird things do
It can.
It can.
I don't see a
Dude,
blowout.
It can happen. But isn't there a weird stat somewhere that says we haven't allowed so many points all year long?
I mean, look, if
Yeah.
outside of week 2, you know, really,
Outside
I
of
mean,
which we gave 54.
like, well,
Gave
look,
up
at some of these guys who are saying the Bears are going to get steamrolled today are the same guys who said we get steamrolled against the Bills. So, look, I expect a great game. I mean, this should be a classic Bears-Packers game today.
But Billy, I still be rooting for the Bears today, buddy. I'm just telling
You better
you.
be. And before I get out of here, because I got to say it here with some Packer fans on here, just because how our season's going, and this is what I'm going to believe because I'm a Bears fan. I'm at every game. I'm there, win or lose. This year, we got the Pope here in Chicago. We've been winning all our games that we've been losing. We already won 1 game in Lambeau in 2025 so far.
Oh, boy.
This is going to happen. This has never happened before. That's going to happen. We're going to win 3 games in Lambeau in 1 year.
And you call John
Not in
Jordan
Lambeau, 2 in Lambeau. We're going to go 3-0 for the season. Don't tell me you guys
so
would
much.
hate on that. I would never want to hear anything from you guys, but
Thank
wow.
you so much.
Hey, Rob, you know what the thing though? I wouldn't look at. You weren't on. You and A-Dub weren't on yet, but like, this is the weird stat. If the Bears win today, it'll be the first time in their history they've beaten the Packers at Lambeau twice in the same calendar year. Now, look, here's a caveat to that, though, Rob. What year did we start playing regular season games in January? Right? Like,
Yeah.
It's only been like the last 7 years or so. So that means there was only 7 possible years where this could have happened. And really, last year was the first time we played each other in January in a regular season game. So take that stat for what it is. But the Bears could do it first between the Bears and the Packers. I mean, they could.
Come on, beating us 3 times in Lambeau in the same year is not possible because this is only
I switched it up. I had two games. I'm talking about 3-0 for the season. That would be something.
Yeah, if the Bears were to sweep this season,
Billy, look at Bears.
There's been no opportunity for either team to do that until this year.
Exactly.
Hey, Billy, look at Barry's comment. Says we need Jesus. Isn't the Pope pretty damn close?
That's there, baby. That's there. And like say, I was there in 2010 when that first Bears Packers NFC Championship game. I had to sit through that loss. That was an amazing game to be in. I got to sit through that.
Hey,
hopefully I get to see 3-0 for the year against in 1 year. That'd be great.
I don't want you to bring that
up. The Bears have beat 3 teams with a winning record.
That year, the E-Girls played the Packers in the playoffs. I hate the Eagles. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I said the Packers would win, and the Packers did, and they came back and smoked us.
I'll always remember that season, man. That was a great season, and I just can't. I had to sit through that. I was so upset because everybody sold their seats around me, and I'm like, I was surrounded by Packer fans.
But hey, rest assured, it was a Super Bowl winning team that you lost to. Thank you.
And it was. Like I said, I got to give it to them. Like I said, they came in and they did their shit. I had to see it. I had to watch it.
And we go back to something we talked early. Was like with some Bears fans talking Super Bowl. Rob brings up a great point. That 2010 Packers team, dude, they get into the playoffs. Why? Because they win the final regular game
against us, I believe.
Game of the year against us, and they get in. And then they take a very improbable path.
They went away every game and won every game away.
As long as you get in the playoffs,
every road game.
That's what I'm saying. Like people say, well, they're not a Super Bowl ready team. Was the 2010 Packers team a Super Bowl ready team when you were in the season? No, once you get to the playoffs,
to be fair, Chris Conte was playing someone way the fuck in front of where that pass went.
Man,
because he sure the fuck wasn't.
Look, he's still making excuses for it all this time.
We have a couple minutes, but like the NFL is strange though. It's usually the hottest team going into the playoffs. Could be a wild card team. I just hope the Bears aren't getting hot at the wrong time.
I think they're getting healthy at the right time.
Yeah, I go back to what Ben was saying. Ben's been – look, I have no reason to doubt Ben Johnson because pretty much what he said would happen has been happening. He said, look, we're going to start playing – we will start to play our best football in December. Well, Ben, it's December, so let's see if Ben was right again.
And go Pack go.
5-0 in November.
And go Pack go. You couldn't beat the Eagles in Philly, so I don't want to hear that shit. Okay?
We went 5-0 in November.
I know you guys swept Detroit. Congratulations, whatever. But you guys couldn't beat the She-Eagles in Philly. So stop bringing up the weak ass teams we played. It's the NFL. You guys played the teams as well. You tied the Cowboys when we fucking waxed them. Because I was there, right, Billy?
There's a lot of respect on this panel because, man, Rob really wants to say something right now, and Dave's quiet.
Bro, you guys, you lost to Detroit. They put a 50 burger on. We swept them. I mean, that was
week 2.
About the
Who cares? That was
like preseason.
That was in week 2, man.
That was week 2.
Exactly.
That's still preseason.
We went through that, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, how many teams in the North swept the NFC East? 1. I mean, look, these are fun arguments, right? But they're not the best football arguments.
Because I live in Pennsylvania. That's why we fucking swept them. That's why.
2 games.
I don't want to hear they're not the best team either, dude. You know what? They're still 8-4, dude. Even after we beat them, they're still leading in the NFC East after we beat them.
Well, who can't win the NFC East?
Pittsburgh's the same way. They're still leading the AFC North, even after we beat them. I don't care that they're 500. Oh, and there's another thing. Someone keeps on saying, "Oh, we only beat 2 winning teams." No, dude. The Commanders were 3-2 when we played them, and we beat them. So back the fuck off.
Well, you know what this is what I like to say about the Commanders. We did to the Commanders what they did to us last year. We ended their season.
Yes.
So don't forget, we got about 30 seconds left. Please go make your predictions. That Mike the Bear fan, he really wants me to tell you this about 20 times a day during the show.
Yeah, I never heard nothing like that.
Quick, I want to thank A-Dub. Hold on. I want to thank Billy for being on. Rob, of course, A-Dub, the White, Bear fan Mike, who was on, and of course, Mike the Bear fan Woody. Thank you guys all for being here today. Thank you, everyone in the comments. There are a lot of comments to try to get through. Sorry if we didn't get through them all. I think we got through almost all of them. Guys, enjoy what should be another classic Bears Packers rivalry game in a week where you've got 3 great games to watch, 2 of them in the early window, and then ours now the flex to the afternoon window. So yeah, everyone enjoy the game. Thank you all for being here. We'll be back tomorrow morning on Kinnick in the morning to talk about what happened today.
What time in the morning, brother?
Everyone enjoy. Bear down.
What time in the morning, man?
10
Go get better, baby. Go get better.
Thank you.
Yep. See y'all tomorrow morning. Bear down.
Better best.